What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today is October the 14th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some hot movers and what big money is focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, we don't really have that much coming out. We have a lot of Fed speakers though, and yours truly, Powell, is speaking at 11:20. Keep in mind, last time he spoke, he didn't bring up monetary policy. Market didn't like that, and it tanked. So I think a lot of people are going to be really watching what he says, and hopefully he talks about monetary policy, because best case scenario, people wanted him to kind of say what the FOMC minutes just came out and what they mentioned. And so they wanted him to say, hey, you know what, we are looking at multiple rate cuts over the next couple of meetings, blah, blah, blah. But he just came out, didn't talk about monetary policy at all. So a lot of people will be paying attention to what he says, and most likely the market will move because of that. Moving on from here though, futures are a little bit red. So Dow is down 0.7, S&P down 0.85, NASDAQ is down 1.03%, despite a lot of the big banks doing fairly well on their earnings. What is causing all of this disruption though is this. So during the overnight, you pretty much had China vowing to fight the trade war to the end, and they're holding their ground on the rare minerals. So things aren't really going according to plan, I guess, as far as the market. And this is why almost every single day on my Patreon, I post and analyze the largest transactions done through the options, out of the money, of course. And despite the euphoria that we were in yesterday, the big money, largest transactions were still betting against the market. So clearly, there was a certain level of hesitation of just China and the States, and clearly tensions increasing. Aside from that though, fear and greed index is under the fear category. So it's kind of crazy how much we've pulled back and we're just now under the fear category. But then again, I think a lot of people generally know nowadays that once we get under the extreme fear, that means it's a good buying opportunity. So we'll have to kind of wait and see how that all plays out. But SoFi is down 2.4%. Nothing from them today. No SEC filings, no press releases. 9.3% of the free float is being shorted. Works to be 109 million shares. 1 point to watch for today with a 26.59 is this 26.81. So that'll be that key pivot for SoFi today. Best case scenario, you do see it close above that. If not, you'll see a little bit more further consolidation to maybe that 24.29. So we'll have to wait and see how that does play out. But moving on from here, NIO is down 4.4%. A lot of that is because of the geopolitical tensions. They also, I do believe, had the registration numbers come out. I won't necessarily bring that up in this video, only because I'll do my own dedicated NIO video, but that's what's really affecting NIO this morning. Shorts right now are returning about 4,000 shares. Nothing crazy, but 12.35% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 107 million shares overall being shorted. Right now with it at 690, right below this pivot point. So 617 is going to be the strong support. I don't see that being really on the table for today, so just keep that in mind. But what is on the table in best case scenario, you'll want to watch for NIO to close above, is that $7 mark. So even though it's pulled back quite a lot, I wouldn't really consider it down and out just yet. So just watch for it to close above $7. Moving on from here, ticker CRML. So because of the tensions, this is going higher. So yesterday went up 55%, and even during this pre-market, it was or is up 34%. I did signal this as a optimum day trade, and so I did put it as, I believe, 17 or 16.80 as a good buy yesterday, and an exit of about, I think it was $21 or $22. So it did work out perfect, although I didn't list it as a good day trade today. A lot of the other stocks I did list are going higher, so pop over to my Patreon and check that out. But that is why this stock is running higher, is because of the increase in tensions. 11.82% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 5.3 million shares. I don't really see this being a squeeze play, but you are seeing at the same time shorts really double down. So there might be a little bit of a pinch, not mother of all short squeeze types of things, but definitely could see a little bit of a pinch if this stock does continue its momentum. Right now though, it is above all the key fib levels, And just looking at the classic, in theory, 45.89 is going to be the next strong target slash resistance. So it could be kind of on the table. Moving on, Open Door. Nothing really coming out from them. No SEC filings, no press releases, just it is down 4.5%. And in my opinion, the reason why it is going down is because it's getting less and less volume. So you can kind of see it right over here that it's just been getting crazy low volume. So 115, 158, and then 93 million. Extremely low volume. So in general, for a momentum stock, you need like higher and higher volume. This isn't getting it. So of course you're going to go down because of that. As far as shorts, they're not really the culprit. They have been increasing a small amount, but nothing significant. 21.5% of the free float's being shorted, works to be 153 million shares overall being shorted. With it at 693, it is trading between this S1 and the S2. 685 is going to be that key support. You really want to watch for it to hold today. If not, you could see that $6 range being hit sooner rather than later. And then 738 followed by 824 is going to be the next on target slash resistance points. And then moving on to the last stock, ticker is CYN. It is up 19.27% because of this news right here. So pretty good stuff. As far as shorts haven't really been doing too much. They returned a little bit over the last couple of weeks, but 7.31% of the free float is being shorted, works at be 469,000 shares overall being shorted. Right now with that 659, it is right above this R2, so 657 will be that key pivot, so watch for it to close above that. And then if so, 706 and then 834 is going to be the next on target slash resistance points. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Are you owning any of them? Is there any other day trades that you feel should be on people's watch lists? If so, throw some tickers in the description below. One final thing, as I mentioned, pop over to my Patreon if you're looking for some solid buy signals on stocks, options, crypto. Put out daily day trades, numerous swing trades. Worthwhile to pop over there and check that out. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.